All right, we got Bicep Day here at Joe's Gym. Again, we're joined here with Ashton. This is the Preacher Curl Barbell. So again, some gyms have them, some don't, but again, Preacher Curl with the barbell, right? So the Preacher Curl barbell, again, it is bent. You have straight, and then you have the Preacher Curl. Preacher Curls have two different angles. You can have your hands wide, 45 degrees up, and you can have them closer, about 45 degrees in. The key with anything is setting yourself up before you start, making sure the seat is at the right height. Ashton's a taller guy. Go ahead and sit down. We have the seat up, which is incorrect, because you can see I want the triceps flat on the bench, really braced in just under your armpit, and you can see he's got a slouch all the way over. That seat is way too high. So again, you have to brace yourself to start with, get it set up right from the start. So go ahead and lower it to where, again, now everybody's at it, we're obviously different heights. So we want to get to the point where the full range, he's not slouched over, triceps stay flat on the pad, it's just braced in under his armpit. We're going to go on the wider grip at this point. For most people, the wider grip is actually more ergonomically correct. Everybody's different, we're all built differently. But again, if I bring my right anatomical man, the chart, if I have my arms straight down, you can see from my elbow to my wrist, it goes out. There is not a straight line from my elbow to my wrist. That's why the Preacher Curl, when you come up, for the most part, our wrists are outside of our elbow. Most people, if you have elbow pain, use the wider grip on the Preacher Curl bar. Go ahead and hit that. I didn't know if you knew that. So again, wider, palms 45 degrees at an up angle. Hard contractions, slow negative. This is bracing him to make sure he's not using momentum, he's not swaying. You can see absolutely activating. There's different Preacher Curl bars. This is a 35-pound bar, some are 20, some are 25. But again, you can see, go ahead and set that down. Go ahead and use the inner grip now. One's not right, one's not wrong. This is a total preference.
You want me to weigh in like right here?
Yeah. So you can see now it's closer. Curiosity-wise, which one feels better on your wrist?
I like the outside.
See, I like the outside grip because it's for most people it's more ergonomically correct. It doesn't put as much pressure on your wrist. And as you can see, again, hard contraction at the top. Slow release coming back down. He is not in a hurry. Uninterrupted tension on the biceps. That's good. So again, you can mess with it, and the only way to know is to just do it. You know, you're going to get to the point where the more and more you train, you'll train intuitively where you know your body. You can tell whether or not what angle. Some people have a really hard time using any straight bar. I tend to have a problem with the straight bar. It does put a little bit of undue pressure on my wrist. That's where the Preacher Curl bar comes in because, again, for most people, it's a little bit more ergonomically correct to use. But again, make sure you're incorporating, again, seated Preacher Curl. Some gyms, we don't have it here, but some gyms have a standing apparatus like this where you actually stand over it too. Those are great to use. And you can actually use both sides of it. You can go to the flat side or the inclined side. But again, every gym's different. But again, seated Preacher Curl, barbell curls, add them into your routine.